Ladies and gentlemen, we go into a welterweight contest. Please welcome into the blue corner from Thailand, Aphisit Singmanatsak Gym.
Shadows crawl on neon streets. Sweat drips in the Bangkok heat. Fist clenched tight, hearts beat loud. No room for fear under the shroud.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the red corner, all the way from the United Kingdom, Zeeshan Ali.
Under neon lights, the crowd moves fast. Heartbeats synchronize, it's a blast. Electric fever in the air. Feel the beat let down your hair. Bass drops, heavy pulses ignite. Lost in music, lost in the night. Everyone's dancing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a welterweight contest, fought over a 6x3 minute round with a weight limit 66.67 kilos. Tonight, wearing black trims with green trim, he weighed in at 66.6 kilos. He hails from Thailand. He's trained here locally at Singmanatsak Gym. With 11 fights, 5 wins, 6 losses, please make welcome Aphisit Singmanatsak Gym. His opponent this evening, fighting out of the red corner, wearing all purple like Elvis Presley. Weight in is 66.6, 173 centimeters in height, 34 years of age. Once again, hails from Oxford in the United Kingdom. Trained locally at Highland Boxing Gym. 3 fights, 3 wins, 1 win by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, Zeeshan Ali. Your referee for this contest, Mr. Acha Romanhanga. Your judges, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tanakon Tagan, Mr. Kanan Sandakyan, Mr. Carlos Costa, fighters to center.
No, Lobo. Okay, head, okay. Five, okay.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to fight number 9 in the welterweight division. This will be contested over 6 3-minute rounds. In the red corner, we've got Zeeshan Ali, undefeated as a pro, 3 fights on his record, 3 victories, representing the UK. And in the blue corner, we've got Aphisit Singmanatsak Gym, with 11 fights on his record, 5 victories, 6 defeats, and he is representing Thailand.
And we've again seen Zeeshan Ali in this ring before. Him and his training partner, Magdalena Sved, Highland Boxing Gym, but we've seen Zeeshan Ali usually starts a little bit slower. We usually see him a little bit more methodical with that jab, with the right hand, but it looks like he's starting a little bit faster now. So Aphisit Singmanatsak Gym's got to be very careful, because Zeeshan Ali, to me, has got a different game plan coming into this one.
Zeeshan with the feints early on. Moving his head off the center line.
And we've said this before, it's the jabs with the flinching and the feints that can really win it for you in the later rounds, Ali.
Sometimes, Jimmy, is it too soon to land the feint? Here we go, Zeeshan going to work on the ropes, keeping Aphisit cornered there. Aphisit slipping and dipping with the right uppercuts.
Both fighters trying to get these uppercuts in. Very interesting work there. Nice body work being landed by Zeeshan, but Aphisit just holding his own as well.
Zeeshan pouring out the jab. Jab to the body there from Aphisit. Strong jab from Aphisit to the body. Let's see if he can build on that.
And this is where the jab would work beautifully for Zeeshan. If somebody just keeps moving the head, you just throw the jab right down the middle and then you start going to the body. You start shoveling shots right to the body. If your opponent wants to move the head a lot, you just shovel to the body.
Left hook here from Zeeshan. Zeeshan staying on the front foot. Good jab there from Zeeshan. Going back and forth from a traditional boxing guard to a Philly shell. Right hand there, left hook from Zeeshan.
Very active, very busy. Less than a minute to go. Big looping left hand there. Zeeshan returns with a nice combination. And I like that Zeeshan isn't sticking to these single punch combinations. He's landing flurries as a part of his counter punching. Very good stuff by Zeeshan.
Left hook to the body there by Aphisit. Aphisit again going to the body, going upstairs with the right hand.
I love the way Aphisit throws that shot to the body as well. It's so disguised, it's so blinded by the opponent, and it really digs it right underneath the ribs. So great stuff by Aphisit. But Zeeshan not taking the bait there by the taunting of Aphisit.
Again, Aphisit going to the body with the left hook. Right hand goes straight through the guard. There's the clapper for 10 seconds left in the round.
And you can see again, Zeeshan still staying active, still staying busy. Being dangerous without being in the danger zone is the key in boxing sometimes. And that is the end of round number 1. What a round scheduled for 6 rounds. So we see these replays. We saw that crouching left hook to an uppercut, just missing the target of Zeeshan. Zeeshan did a very good job there to keep his jab very active, keep his right hand cocked and ready to go. I do like this new version of Zeeshan Ali. Usually it takes a little bit of time to get started, but this round, I think he just took the fight to his opponent. I'd like to see him in this second round really push the pace right now. I think he's got the upper hand, Ali.
Yeah, let's see. Like we said earlier on in a previous fight, you can see the difference between a good fighter and a great fighter who listens to their corner and takes on the advice. Thought that Aphisit gave Zeeshan a lot to think about, just kept on landing that right hand and left hook to the body. Whereas Zeeshan Ali stayed on the front foot, but definitely got stopped in his tracks a couple of times with those right hands.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of these uppercuts getting through, but those shoveling body shots landed by Aphisit, to me, very, very sneaky. And a sneaky body shot tends to be the one that puts people down.
Yeah, we did see that earlier on this evening, or this afternoon. We go round 2 underway. Zeeshan Ali in the red corner with the purple trunks with silver trim, and Aphisit in the black trunks with the silver trim as well.
I mean, style game, Zeeshan Ali is winning. Those are some fantastic looking shots. Credit where credit is due. Central ring for both of these fighters. Nice jab movement for Zeeshan. And this is the Zeeshan that I've seen before. Very calm, very selective with his shots. Not like we saw in that first round, Ali.
Yeah, really, it's all about the shot selection that you use. Got to have a method behind the shots as well. Good jab there from Zeeshan as he backs off and then gets straight back in the center ring.
And that is the key, methods behind the shots, not throwing shots for the sake of throwing punches, but being methodical with it, thinking or outthinking your opponent as best as you can. Whipping left hook attempted upstairs by Zeeshan. A little bit of a slower round in comparison.
Jab there from Zeeshan.
And you can see Aphisit's going square right now with his waist. If he gets hit with a big clean shot by Zeeshan, he could really just tumble due to being off balance.
Let's hit there from Zeeshan as well, but Aphisit coming back with 2 hooks to the body, trying to go upstairs with the uppercut, going in with heavy punches here. Good work here from Aphisit.
And Aphisit really pulling this one out, just really going to town with these shots upstairs, but great defensive work by Zeeshan Ali, not allowing himself to get flustered. It's very easy to just get yourself smothered in situations like this. Zeeshan's got to believe that he'll be okay in these situations.
Zeeshan with the uppercut to the body. Aphisit getting hit right now, taking these punches a little bit too much. Trying to add like rod tang in the boxing ring, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, to me, taking shots and allowing your opponent to hit you should just be a straight up 8 count because you're not defending yourself from shots. A good chin is not always a good thing if you're taking too many punches. Central ring for both of these fighters. Final minute to go of this round.
2 jabs there from Zeeshan. Jab down the middle from Aphisit.
And he's starting to throw jabs like he's not scared of anything of Zeeshan being thrown right now. Aphisit, to me, looks way too comfortable. You've sometimes got to start adding things up, just starting to move, starting to look at your opponent. But nice body shot, big left hook upstairs for Aphisit.
Yeah, Aphisit really has come to fight here. Great power punches being thrown by him to the body and to the head. There's that left hook to the body again as Zeeshan backs off. Trying to shell up here, protects himself, throwing his own body hooks back at Aphisit.
Beautiful work by Zeeshan there, getting these shots in as soon as he can. Nice uppercut right through. Zeeshan Ali really finishing that round strong, Ali.
Yeah, he really did. Gotta like the work from Aphisit though. Near towards the end of that round. Starting to tee off on Zeeshan Ali just when it mattered the most. On the inside with the hooks to the body and to the head. Here we see on the replay here some of Zeeshan's handiwork. Right hooks here, right hands from Zeeshan Ali. I felt like Zeeshan Ali got rattled near to the end of that round. Just Aphisit was able to tee off on him way too much and Zeeshan just let him get away with it.
Yeah, that's definitely down to experience. This is Zeeshan's 4th professional fight and the 12th of his opponent Aphisit, so sometimes the experience is going to start paying off here. But I love the work by Zeeshan. I think he landed some very, very clean counter shots and he's really starting to attack that body now. Centering for these fighters, back into the fight they go. We can see the jab being thrown by Zeeshan, just pawing away at his opponent. But this is where you need to start delivering. You can't just pull the jab without actually committing to it, because otherwise there is no worry for the opponent of Aphisit.
Aphisit biding his time. Zeeshan needs to control the pace of this fight though. Stop Aphisit in his tracks to prevent him from getting into the pocket, where he delivers some heavy shots near towards the end of the second round.
I mean, it could be a case of I'm trying to get my energy back before I start delivering the flurries. We've seen with Zeeshan, when he gets going, he's like a firework. He just gets more and more intense, and maybe he's waiting for that right moment. Timing is the most important thing in boxing, and that's what Zeeshan is waiting for.
Zeeshan here on the outside, jab from Zeeshan. A very relaxed start here in this round compared to the 2 previous rounds that we've had.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, there's that weird, strange agreement in boxing between 2 boxers where we know we're both tired, we're going to take some time off before we start going to town on one another. We usually see it in the heavyweight and cruiserweight division. Very rarely do we see it in the welterweights, but that's kind of what we're seeing right now. Both fighters almost respecting each other's energy levels right now before they start going with the heavy shots.
I just feel like they neglected the feints here. We saw them early on in the fight, but we're not seeing them here. I was going to say, Jimmy, is it bad using feints early in a fight and then they're just completely neglected them now coming into this 3rd round? Big left hook to the body from Aphisit.
Quite the opposite. You need to get feints going for you as soon as possible. If you don't have power in your hands, feints are definitely going to win for you. If you think of the best boxers in the world, Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, they would use feints as early as they can. They wouldn't just feint you with the punches, they would feint you with their eyes, they would feint you with their knees. They would do everything to make you think they're coming forward without actually doing something. So they zap the energy away from you without actually doing anything. So feints are the almost forgotten art of boxing sometimes.
Right hand here from Zeeshan Ali, left hook as well. Crowd demanding more action.
Aphisit should not be this comfortable in the center of the ring. Zeeshan has got to step things up here. Start throwing that jab into an uppercut, into a hook. Start livening up your jab rather than just sticking with that very pitter-patter jab right now.
Zeeshan, do you feel like he's just overthinking this a little bit too much? Trying to react to what Aphisit is doing without being assertive himself. This is giving Aphisit a good round to sort of read Zeeshan a little bit more.
Yes, Bricktop said, thinking will get you into a lot of trouble, and you've just got to sometimes let things flow without overthinking them. Let's go to some of these action replays. A very, very slow round. In comparison, it wasn't a bad round, it was a slower round in comparison. So we see both fighters in the center of the ring exchanging jab for jab, left hook for left hook. Very much a mirroring round for these fighters. Both fighters throwing very, very similar shots to one another. And again, It is normal in boxing to take a round off. Allow yourself to get your energy back and then go to town in the latter half of the fight. Interested to hear what they'd be saying in the corner. I mean, Zeeshan to me needs to be livelier. He needs to get things going for himself. It's all good relying on one uppercut, but if you're not delivering it with the jab, it's not going to do anything. I'd like to see Aphisit stop clowning around in the center of the ring and actually go for these jabs and these right hands as well.
Yeah, we've come to see a fight here. We've not come to the circus. So Aphisit definitely needs to start working through his punches. Zeeshan needs to get another handle on this fight as we're going to round number 4.
Let's see if the activity improves in this 4th round. We're already past the halfway mark of this fight. And you see that big circle in the center of the ring. That is a good indicator of where you want to be when you're delivering your jab to find your range. And then as soon as you step out of that circle, that's when you want to get your energy back. Use that circle as your hotspot to deliver your powerful shots.
Jabs to the body there by Aphisit. Like you said, you need to control that center of the ring, control where you are in that circle, and Aphisit is holding center right now, taunting Zeeshan.
I mean, it's called zoning in boxing. You create the zones on where you want to fight. Are you going to throw your power shots here? Are you going to throw your lengthy shots here? Big right hand there, and that's good for Zeeshan. Stepping outside of that center and then jumping in with the right hand was a beautiful move.
Jab to the body there from Aphisit, and going upstairs as well with a jab.
I mean, jab for jab action, exactly what you expect to see in the opening rounds. You wouldn't expect to see it in the 4th round of this fight. You'd expect the power shots to be coming alive right now. A few more hooks and uppercuts would. Big right hand gets through for Aphisit.
Aphisit again with the taunting. Like you said, doing some zoning here.
And he's doing it beautifully. People don't realize that this clowning is actually a very, very good tactic. It slows down your opponent. It makes your opponent not throw the shots that they're supposed to throw. And it almost gives you your rhythm back in the fight. So to me, Aphisit is doing a very, very good job here. Is he winning the round is the real question now.
Uppercut there from Aphisit. Aphisit having to rope-a-dope.
I mean, the ref can't stop the fight here unless Zeeshan cannot continue. Maybe a bit of a thumb in the eye, but the fight has to continue. Unless there's something that's gone into the eye of the opponent, but if you go to the doctor's side if something like that is happening. I mean, it looked like the shot landed right in the eye, but to me, you can't stop the fight unless something has gone into the eye.
It's also taking a good look at this. Fighter safety is paramount for us here at Highland Boxing Promotions, and this fight is going to continue. Jab there from Zeeshan. Left it to the body there by Aphisit. Good boxing combination there from Zeeshan, but did not hit the mark.
He's got a breather now. He's got his energy back. Maybe this is exactly what he needed to get his second win in the fight. But Aphisit's got to stick to that same game plan because Aphisit's got the confidence now.
Aphisit on the front foot, huge left hook to the body again. We've seen that so many times from Aphisit. Again, goes to the body with that left hook, just lunging straight in. Getting that right hand cutting through the guard like a hot knife through butter.
Great head movement here by Aphisit to get underneath, and a beautiful dodge from a rear uppercut. Zeeshan Ali has just got to stick behind that jab right now, start going to the body. Jabbing to the body is something that people don't use often enough, and that's where Zeeshan needs to be. Ali, talk us through some of these replays.
Yeah, I mean, a much better round again from Aphisit. You see here that right hand on the replay going straight through the guard. Zeeshan trying to fight back. I just feel like Zeeshan is overthinking this way too much and not sticking to the basics. Like you said previously, Jimmy, just basics win fights. You've got great basics and you're definitely going to have a good, successful career. It was just all Aphisit for me in that round as we move into the 5th round. This is the penultimate round of this welterweight affair.
I mean, quite an even one in terms of what's on the scorecard, in my view. I mean, we don't have live scoring in boxing. It would be great if we did in a situation like this, because it really gives the fighter a chance to know what they need to do differently. But a very close fight, which is what we like to see. I just think that Zeeshan is taking a little bit too much time off and not believing in his jab enough. Great advice from his corner, Atike, telling him not to wait, and exactly what we spoke about, Ali. You can't wait in these situations. You've got 2 rounds to prove that you're the winner.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Got to put his foot on the gas here, Zeeshan, as he pops out a jab at the beginning of the 5th round. More jabs here from Zeeshan. This is a much better start from him. Great 1-2 there from Aphisit as he backs off Zeeshan. Huge left hook to the body as well. Zeeshan trying to shut it up.
Zeeshan trying to take some of these shots on the arms, but these shots are definitely getting through to his body. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. Zeeshan has to fight back to get Aphisit away from him. He knows the head is moving. Do not aim for the head, you go for the body.
Yeah, Zeeshan, there's still a hole in his defense when he shells up for those body shots. Just bring that elbow down a little bit more to his waist just to make sure that Aphisit's going to hit his arm, not his body. Right swing and a miss there from Zeeshan.
And this is where Zeeshan is giving it up to him. He needs to attack that body. That head is just too elusive for him right now. And I think Aphisit has got Zeeshan's timing down beautifully. Jab downwards and then shovel to the body. There's no point trying to hit a moving target.
It's not just that, it's the zoning here from Aphisit that's throwing Zeeshan off.
He's controlled it beautifully. He's set out where he wants his ring, like a spider with a web. He said, this is my web, this is where I'm going to be dangerous. Zeeshan coming alive here, but again, I'd really love to see Zeeshan just set up some more body shots.
Zeeshan again with a jab, Aphisit trying to land the left hook. High guard hit from Aphisit, landing that left hook through the guard.
Good work from Zeeshan here. He's starting to land some combinations, but Aphisit comes alive. It's power versus the flurries right now. Quality over quantity.
Big right hand and the gum shield comes out for Zeeshan. Good spot there by the referee, but hard right hand from Aphisit, knocking the gum shield out of Zeeshan's mouth.
Bit of a breather there. Sometimes it's necessary. Back into the action you go. Less than a minute.
Left hook there from Aphisit. Right hook to the body from him as well. Right hand over the top. Aphisit going to work right here, trying to drown Zeeshan as much as he possibly can in this 5th round. Uppercut there from Aphisit. Zeeshan with the counter left hook.
You can just see Aphisit really believes he's got this one. The interesting thing is that Aphisit isn't allowed to do that with his left arm. If he keeps it, the referee should be giving him a warning because it really isn't a fair move in boxing. But here we are, final moments of this round. And Aphisit is just, to me, way too confident right now. And it's confidence that's winning this fight for him now, Ali.
Yeah, 100%. But it's just the shot selection too that we've talked about before, where you just need to choose your shots carefully, and Aphisit definitely has done that. That is the end of the 5th round. Before we move into the 6th round, we'll get the replays for you.
Yeah, you see these right hands getting through for Aphisit, and these are the shots to me that you shouldn't be giving up. I mean, a lot of the time boxers will just rest themselves on the ropes and allow a fighter to hit them. That isn't defense, that's being defensive, but that isn't good defense. You need to sometimes fight back, you need to pivot, you need to move, but a good defense is moving with the shots as well. Allowing your opponent to hit you, even if the shots aren't clean, is not good defense. You've got to do something different here. Now we can see when Zeeshan gets firing, when he starts believing in the jabs and the uppercuts, he does a very good job. But he's got a 6th and final round to do something spectacular here.
Yeah, let's see what one of these two can pull out of the bag in the 6th and final round. Got Aphisit from Thailand in the blue corner, and Zeeshan Ali from the United Kingdom in the red corner.
The sixth and final round here, Ali.
Just gotta let it all go.
The UK taking on Thailand, sixth and final round, welterweight action.
Jab here, you can hear Zeeshan's corner saying, throw those combinations.
And you can see Zeeshan starting to move now, being a little bit more fluid with his shoulders. But if you believe you've won the fight already, you might not put your foot on the pedal. I think Aphisit has done so well in some of these rounds where he could steal this fight away. Zeeshan, to me, has the style and the ability to win this fight right now, but he's got to push the forward and he's got to start attacking the body, not just headhunting here.
Zeeshan going for that Philly shell. But I've got to agree with his corner. He's got to start letting his punches go. He's got to go for the combinations. Just falling under Aphisit's spell right now of keeping him where he wants him and just setting him up for a big clubbing punch. Just like that overhand right.
Exactly as you mentioned it, he's got him under his spell. He keeps holding, and you can't do that in boxing. You can't just hold your arm out like that. The referee should give a warning about holding that arm out. But Zeeshan's got to almost ignore that punch is there. Go to the body now with the right hand. Go upstairs with the left hook. Do something different.
Feint there from Aphisit, measuring with that left hand. Good head movement there from Aphisit on the back foot.
You can hear the frustration in the corner of Zeeshan. They're asking him to go forward, to move forward. You may take one shot, but you've got to move forward sometimes here. But to me, Aphisit deserves a lot of respect, a lot of praise here, because he's done such a great job to remain so calm, but so entertaining at the same time.
Zeeshan just seems to me that he's just thinking too much about what Aphisit is going to do, whereas he's not thinking about what he is going to do to remain assertive and remain aggressive in this fight.
Exactly that. Aphisit is so crazy, so wild. He's got inside the head of Zeeshan to not fight his fight. If Zeeshan fights his fight, Zeeshan wins.
Right hand misses there for Zeeshan. But he had Aphisit exactly where he needed him on the ropes. Backed off, jab there from Zeeshan.
He's got a minute to do something spectacular here. He's got a minute to finish this round strong. If Zeeshan can finish this round strong in the next 45 seconds, maybe he steals it away, but Aphisit has got him where he wants him. You can see right now, Aphisit knows the range. He knows exactly what shot is coming.
There's too much hesitation here from Zeeshan, but this is more better from him using that jab. Try and build a combination.
And this is where Aphisit sets up that clubbing right hand. He waits, he baits, and he puts you in a false sense of security, and then throws a big looping shot. There it is again.
That's it there from Zeeshan. Aphisit getting fired up in the final seconds of this round.
10 seconds to go. Big right hand downstairs, left hook followed. Aphisit coming alive with these big shots. Zeeshan still holding his ground. And that is the end of this fight. And I am curious to see how that fight was scored. What a close fight it was, Ali.
Yeah, real close fight here. Good work from these two, making a fight of it as well. As we hit the replays. A lot of rope-a-dope from Aphisit on the back foot, slipping and dipping the shots of Zeeshan. Lots of frustration from Zeeshan throughout this fight. The trickery of the slippery work of Aphisit. It's going to be interesting to see which way the judges have scored this, whether they've gone for quality or they've gone for quantity. There's some of Aphisit's handiwork here on the replay. We'll take it up to the man in the ring, Philip Player, for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have made their decision. Judge 1 scored it 56-58. Judge 2 scored it 56-58. Judge 3 scored it 58-56. A split decision. Ladies and gentlemen, to the blue corner, Aphisit Singmanatsak Gym.